What's going on, YouTube? Midnitekrawlr back up in this piece with a new episode of a Demented Corner. It's been a while, but I got a bunch of pickups to show you. But first things first, let's get on with the brew. Today's episode is brought to you by, just kidding. We are going to sample a Mexican beer that has really grown on me, as it's been recently available here in Texas. Maybe as of late of 2016, last year. Yeah, it's Estrella, Jalisco. This is bottled by the Grupo Modelo company, and it's a 4.5 on the ABV. So let's go ahead and pour this up. All right, the pour was excellent. Got some great carbonation. We did have a nice white foamy head. It has settled since, and I'm really looking forward to taking a nice big drink of this. Just a damn good Mexican beer. I prefer it over Corona, Dos Equis, and Sol. You know, it's not one of the top tier, but it's up there. Cheers, guys. Alright, now that I've wet my lips, let's get on with the pickups. And first up, we have a really awesome package from Sean Donohue. He hooked me up with a very cool 2-disc special edition of Heat. And this is one I haven't seen in years, so it was really cool revisiting. And I loved it, man. I still love it. I forgot how long it was. It's almost like a 3-hour flick, but you know, when you watch it, the time just flies. It's great pacing. I have yet to check out the special features, but I definitely will. Yeah, really curious to check it out. I believe the first time I owned it like in a snapper case, and that was very limited from memory, but that's very cool. Thanks again, Sean. And not only that, he hooked me up with the very first horror movie he ever worked on. It's If I Can't Have You. Now, this is directed by Chris Leto, who also helped him out in Die Die Delta Pi, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, this is something I'm really looking forward to checking out. He was producer, cinematographer, and also assistant special effects. So yeah, I'm very stoked to check this out and add it to my Sean Donohue collection. Thanks again, Sean. Really appreciate that package. Alright, so let's get on with the pickups. These are majority going to be pawn shop scores and a few of the DVDs that Fiend sent me from the Fiend on Film package video. In case you missed that, no worries, just go with the flow. Alright, so let's start with the non-horror first. And we have Animal House. This is one I'm really glad I picked up. Was going to watch it on Netflix, and I took too long to watch it, and it's not on there anymore. And I scored a sealed VHS copy. So finally ran across a DVD, and yeah, I can't wait to watch this. It has been years. I mean, since I was a wee lad. So yeah, I'm really stoked to finally check out Animal House. It's been too long. Alright, another comedy, Road Trip. Now, this is one that, of course, growing up, watched it over and over again. And this is a very cool unrated version. So you get a lot more TNA. Amy Smart, you know, she's not, I wasn't a big Amy Smart fan, but you know, you get to see her bare essentials in this. And it's just a lot of fun. This is like, I think, the very first DJ Qualls movie I ever saw, and you know, after that he was kind of a staple. You know, I still enjoy watching him in that zombie show for Guys by the Asylum. I watch it every now and again when it's on Netflix, like the new season, because I binge on them. I admit I am a fan of it. Alright, next up, Romancing the Stone. This is just a fun all-around adventure comedy action flick. Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, set in Colombia. It's fun. I just actually finished watching it today, and yeah, it's a blast, man. It's a blast. Alright, and we're jumping on to maybe some drama. I'm not sure because I have yet to see this one. Prozac Nation, but starring the lovely Christina Ricci. And also Michelle Williams is in this. So, wow, it's pretty cool. Great cast. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking it out. I know Christina Ricci comes out topless, so yeah, that's always a plus. All right, here we go to a crime thriller, The Killer Inside Me. Have yet to get to this as well, but I'm really looking forward to checking it out. It's a great cast, and I love Jessica Alba. Completely adore her. Big fan. I don't care how bad the movie is. I'll watch it if Jessica Alba's in it. I even own Honey. That's how hardcore I am. All right, let's jump on to some Asian pickups. And first up, we have some Gordon Liu goodness right here. Fist and Guts. This is a Tai Sang release right here. So I'm really stoked to check out the quality of the transfer because I do have the VHS, and you know how it is with VHS. You know, not the greatest quality, but yeah. So I'm really excited to check this out again because I really enjoyed it. It's a blast. Gordon Liu, he's just an icon. Yeah. So that's cool. All right, next up, it's The Ultimate Ninja. This is a Godfrey Ho flick, and I'm not too familiar with Godfrey Ho, but I did a little research because I've heard of that name. And this guy is notoriously known for making his Z movies, mostly about ninja. Yeah, he's done over 100 ninja movies. You know what I mean? Since 1980 to 1990. Yeah, even like he doesn't remember how many movies he's made. That's how that's how crazy it is. So I'm expecting nothing but cheese and Z movie popcorn goodness. Hopefully, it lives up to the to what I'm expecting. All right, so jumping on to some Korean stuff. Three Iron by Ki-Duk Kim, and man, this guy is just awesome. He has a great resume. I just watched Samaritan Girl recently, and that was freaking awesome. So I'm really stoked to check this one out. I've yet to see it, and yeah, from what I hear, it's like a silent film, but that's okay. All right, so the Stoker, you know, the American cast, or you know, not non-Asian cast, you know, from the cover, but this is directed by Chan Wook Park, and you know, he did Old Boy, so yeah, this one went under the radar, you know, over here in my household, and I was like, damn, I didn't know he did Stoker, so I'm really stoked to check it out. My friend told me it's pretty good, like it's like some sleaziness. I don't know, maybe I read it wrong, but I'm hoping it's a blast and there is some sleaze in here. So yeah, Stoker. All right, next up, some animation. We got Cromartie High School. This is Volume 1, episodes 1 through 8. Oh, man, I rented this from the library years ago, and it was a blast. It's based on a manga. I never read it, but it's like a comedy. It's really bizarre. It's really out there, but it's a blast. So much fun. So I'm really happy to score, you know, the first couple episodes. All right, next up, Yakuza Hunters, starring Asami. Big fan of hers. This is a fun little Yakuza flick. You know, I mean, it's over the top, but what's really cool about it is I had no idea he told me Miwa's in it, and I'm a big fan of hers. Oh man, she just steals the show in this movie called Crazy Lips, which I'll show you guys right here, and it's highly recommended you check it out. It's sleazy, it's off the wall, it's off the chain, it's insane. But anyways, yeah, you told me Miwa, she plays the antagonist, and Asami, you know, she's just a treat to look at, and she's always kicking ass. Next up is Freeze Me. Oh man, this is a great flick by Takashi Ichi. This chick right here, her name, she goes by Chichiro in the flick, but it's played by Harumi Ino. She's like a model in Japan, and anyways, she's like the past comes to haunt her. She has like these men that come back into her life, and they raped her in the past, gang raped her, and they come one by one knocking on her door, and she kills them one by one and stuffs them in freezers. And you know, she starts running out of room because she only has one freezer, so she has to order more constantly. It's really crazy, man. Great ending as well. Freeze Me, so damn good. Next up is Female Prisoner Scorpion. Be Stable. This is part 3 of the Scorpion series, and starring the beautiful Meiko Kaji. And this one was a blast. It's actually the first Scorpion flick I've seen with her starring in it, and man, it did not disappoint. Very beginning, you're treated to her. She's like in the subway being chased by a cop. The cop handcuffs her. She chops off his arm, takes off running with the severed arm hanging from her because she's handcuffed to it. And man, it just I loved it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get tongue tied because I loved it so much. All right, now we're jumping on to the horror Finally saw Rabid for the first time. I thought it was a blast. Marilyn Chambers, she's smoking. Man, this was so much fun. Yeah, definitely glad I finally got to watch it. Thanks again, Fiend, for this copy. Alright, so this is kind of, I guess, more sci-fi than horror, but I got Morons from Outer Space and Alien from LA. Midnight Movies double feature. Man, I don't know if I've seen these. If I have, it was like on Cinemax back in the days, but I'm really glad I picked it up. This was $1. Can't beat that. Another dollar find that blew my mind was Beyond the Door. Now, the only thing about this was the case it came with is pretty beat up, but that's no problem. I just had to replace it. And yeah, there's a nice Code Red edition. I've never seen Beyond the Door. You get the unrated version and the theatrical cut, I believe. But yeah, I'm really stoked to watch this over the weekend. And I don't care if it's bad. It's a Code Red, and it's in my collection for $1. Can't beat that. Alright, and the last horror pickup, it's going to be Bats. This is the director's cut, the R-rated exclusive edition. Yeah, I don't care how exclusive it is, but I'm glad I have it because I've been wanting to check out some cheesy Bat flicks, and Lou Diamond Phillips can't beat that. And that's going to be it for the DVD pickups, but make sure you stay tuned because after the montage, I'll be back with Tapeheads Anonymous and all my VHS pickups. So enjoy the out and about. Fuck yeah. Yeah, right in here. Early video thought I was like, time to end this suffering. I need a minute to myself. So I drift away. You will never get to me. What can be done, I'll do myself. So I slip away. What's right, what's wrong? What's losing control? What's right, what's wrong? No one about to break. What's right, what's wrong? What's losing control? What's right, what's wrong? No one about to break. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the pain, face the pain, ripping me into pieces. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the pain, ripping me into pieces. Face the fear in front of me, I see the image of myself. My blood runs deep, betrayed for me. A soldier's hungry, passive self. What's right, what's wrong? What's losing control? What's right, what's wrong? No one about to break. What's right, what's wrong? What's losing control? What's right, what's wrong? No one about to break. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the pain, ripping me into pieces. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the pain, ripping me into pieces. Watch your rise, watch you fall. Watch you losing control. Watch your rise, watch you fall. Now I'm about to break.
Who else considers himself?
No one about to break. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, ripping me into pieces. Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, no escape, can you step to this? Face the burn, ripping me into pieces. What's going on, guys? It's Tapeheads Anonymous time. And yeah, nothing but VHS pickups from here on out. These are all going to be recent pickups, including a few that was sent to me from a Fiend on film. And you might have seen them already if you saw the package video that he sent me. If not, here we go. Started things off with Jeepers Creepers. Pretty cool little full-length screener right here. The label is a bit different than the regular VHS release, as is the back of the box. Now all these first two stacks, they are from 50 cents to 69 cents each. Next up, the Crimson Rivers. This is a pretty cool French thriller mystery murder flick, which I have yet to see. It is sealed, and it is also a screener, not for sale or rent. But I'm very curious to check it out. As you can see, there's a good cast on the cover. And IMDb actually gave it almost a 7 out of 10. So, wow. Dead Calm. This is one that, the cover art, it really got my attention. And Nicole Kidman, she's in this, as well as Sam Neill and Billy Zane. And yeah, I couldn't resist. I had to pick this up. Warner Brothers release with the horror genre label at the top. It's gonna be some fun, I believe. All right, To the Devil a Daughter. Christopher Lee, Tasha Kinski. Definitely looks like fun. Crash. You guys all know about this sleazy cult classic, and definitely can't wait to sink my teeth into this one. Slam Dance. This is a thriller that I've never seen, and if you can see on the cover, Virginia Madsen never looked hotter. Yeah. Ran, an Akira Kurosawa flick. Definitely looking forward to checking out this epicness here. Hope to get to it soon. All right, let's jump into some comedy action, I believe. Now, Cuffs is one that I remember this cover art growing up. I just don't know if I've seen it or not. And Christian Slater, you know, he was an icon growing up. I couldn't pass this up once I read Mila Jovovich is in it. Wow. So, yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out. Christian Slater, he's fun. And, yeah, I definitely remember this poster art in the mom and pop's video shops back in the days. Cuffs. Rocky 3. I couldn't pass this one up. This was 50 cents. You know, grew up on it, as well as Rocky 4, which I will admit is my favorite Rocky of the franchise. I just loved Dolph Lundgren growing up. That epic fight, man. USA versus Russia during the Cold War. Epic goodness, man. The Mask. Yeah, this is one I couldn't pass up either. I just had not seen it in years, and I just loved it when it first came out. I watched it repeatedly with my sister. Yeah. And the Dark Horse comic was pretty cool as well. And we're going to end up the singles with Brewster's Millions. This is another one I couldn't pass up. Richard Pryor. John Candy. I mean, yeah. Icons, man, a comedy. So, really looking forward to checking this one out. And the last pickup is a $3 set of all the Star Treks. Well, you know, the originals. Motion Picture, Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, The Voyage Home, Final Frontier, and The Undiscovered Country. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, $3. Could not pass it up. Not the best condition, but hey, it still holds them. And that's going to be it, guys, for Tapeheads Anonymous. I will catch you guys very soon, and thanks for watching this video. Peace.